Welcome to today's news discussion. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Sean. We'll be covering several important stories, starting with a critical issue affecting climate research.
The Trump administration is dismantling a $386 million network of over 900 ocean sensors funded by the National Science Foundation. An expert told the Associated Press that this network provides critical data on the world's oceans.
That's a significant investment being rolled back. What kind of data are we talking about here?
The network includes various ocean monitoring systems that track temperature, salinity, and other factors crucial for understanding climate change. One of the most ambitious parts of this network is being shut down this month.
So what happens when they shut it down? Is it just a matter of pulling out the equipment?
Yes, scientists will board a research vessel and retrieve a research buoy off the Oregon coast. This will effectively end the data collection from that particular part of the network.
How does this impact climate research specifically?
The data from these ocean sensors is vital for modeling climate change and understanding its impacts. Losing this information could significantly hinder climate research and prediction efforts.
That's concerning. Are there any other implications of dismantling this network?
The reporting suggests that this move is part of broader funding cuts under the Trump administration, which could have far-reaching consequences for environmental monitoring and research.
That seems like a significant step backward. What's the context behind this decision?
The articles don't provide a detailed rationale, but it appears to be part of the administration's budgetary decisions. The network was funded by the National Science Foundation, which is now having its funds redirected or cut.
Let's shift gears to a different story. There's an interesting piece about Secretary Frederick in the Manila Times. What can you tell me about it?
The article is actually about the author, who is a pensioner and also works as a teacher and writer. They discuss how their various income sources help support their living.
That's a personal story. How does it relate to broader news or themes?
Not directly, but it gives insight into the life of a contributor to the Manila Times, which is one of the oldest and most respected newspapers in the Philippines.
Okay, so it's more of a human interest piece. What's the significance of the Manila Times being mentioned?
The Manila Times is noted for being one of the leading national broadsheets in the Philippines, with a history dating back to 1898. It's a significant publication in the country's media landscape.
That's fascinating. Let's move on to another story. I've heard about a security issue with Meta's AI support chatbot on Instagram. Can you explain what happened?
Hackers exploited a vulnerability in Meta's AI support chatbot to gain access to Instagram accounts, including some high-profile ones like Barack Obama's.
How did they manage to do that?
The hackers used a prompt injection attack, which allowed them to change account recovery details and gain unauthorized access.
That's a serious security flaw. Has Meta addressed the issue?
Yes, the vulnerability has been patched since the incident was discovered. Meta fixed the flaw in its AI support chatbot to prevent further exploitation.
Were there other notable accounts affected besides Barack Obama's?
The reporting mentions that accounts linked to Sephora and John Bentavigna were also compromised. It appears to be a fairly widespread issue, though limited to specific high-profile targets.
Let's discuss a different kind of safety issue. There's a recall involving Ford vehicles due to a seatbelt problem. Can you walk me through that?
Ford is recalling nearly 420,000 vehicles because of a seatbelt issue that could result in injury during a crash. The problem is that the seatbelts may lock inadvertently, preventing them from retracting or extending properly.
That sounds like a critical safety issue. Which Ford models are affected?
The articles mention that models like the Expedition are among those being recalled. The exact list of affected models isn't specified, but it's a significant number of vehicles.
What's the potential consequence if the seatbelt locks in place during an accident?
The reporting indicates that this could lead to injury if a crash occurs, as the seatbelt wouldn't function as intended to restrain the passenger properly.
So what's Ford doing to address this issue?
The company is issuing a recall, which typically involves notifying owners and providing repairs or replacements for the faulty seatbelts.
That makes sense. It's good to see proactive measures being taken to address safety concerns.
As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear that we've covered a wide range of important stories, from environmental research to cybersecurity and consumer safety.
Indeed, and each story highlights significant issues that affect us all in different ways.
That's all for today. Thank you for listening.
Goodbye.